Is it now inappropriate to address a group of women as ladies? Hi all. Mid-30s male here. I am a bartender and have always addressed a group of 2 or more women as ladies. E.g., good evening ladies, how are we today? I'm wondering if it's now considered poor form and archaic. I had always thought it was charming and respectful. However, nowadays I'm afraid it comes across as old hat and rude, presumptuous and offensive. What are your thoughts on this? Appreciate your insights and opinions. It's safest to address any group as carbon-based life forms. I'm a 27-year-old woman and I still address a group of women, my group of girlfriends, as ladies. I personally think you're okay. I live in Portland. So oftentimes, groups of ladies contain a non-zero amount of humans who don't conform to the binary gender spectrum. I've learned to use friends or folks as non-gendered substitutes. But to answer your question, no, I don't think it's necessarily inappropriate in and of itself, so long as you're ultimately being respectful. I would like to be addressed, "Oh Captain, my Captain. Lol, you are fine." Once in a telesales job, one of my colleagues had to call a supervisor over to speak with a customer who had gotten very offended at being addressed as Madam. Not because she was not female, but because she somehow seemed unaware that this was a perfectly standard, polite, formal way to address someone, and only thought of it as the title of a lady what runs a house of negotiable affections. I don't see a problem with ladies, but I often refer to everyone as dudes, so I might be wired differently. However, I hate when a group of grown-ass women is addressed as girls. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been married for nearly 3 decades and all my kids are adults. Girls went out the window a long fucking time ago. Edit while covers everyone. Whatever you do, don't go sweet tits finger guns. That is considered a bit too informal in some cultures. I stick to hey folks for any group. No, you are fine. It is respectful and nice. It's better than girls. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. Like I have a mortgage and bills. It depends on how you say it. Sometimes people come off as talking down to women when they use ladies. Sometimes it doesn't. If people are getting upset, this is probably not the only sexist thing you do. It's just the last thing before people snap back at you. If you call a female presenting group of people ladies, I don't think they'd get offended, but don't be surprised if you misgender someone. I've had NB friends before and it takes some time getting used to calling them by their new pronouns. I've always corrected myself and apologized, and they've understood that I wasn't doing it purposefully and genuinely trying. OFC, I'm not speaking for all NB people, but I know that being respectful and kind will come a long way. As long as you don't try to ostracize people and have good intentions. That's all that matters. I think it's appropriate and respectful. I prefer it enormously over being misgendered as you guys. I'm 23 and just say guys no matter the situation, lol. Shouldn't be a problem to say ladies. But you can always say, how is everyone today? There's a ton of words out there to use. Not if you do it right. You have to have one eyebrow seductively up, sunglasses halfway down your nose, and really prolong the L in ladies. Then it's fine. I don't think it's inappropriate at all. I would say if you also call a group of men as hey gents, gentlemen, then hey ladies is fine. But if you don't, then don't use it. I feel it should be equally used or equally unused. Good evening. How are we tonight? Would be respectful of anyone. At any table. Wouldn't be offended. But real ladies don't need extraneous validation. I would prefer to be called ladies than guys, especially coming from a male bartender. I think it's better just to say hey everyone. Hey folks. Hi friends, etc. Gender-neutral stuff is just more comfortable these days. It definitely comes across as archaic, but I doubt you're offending anyone. How do you do, fellow kids? I just call everyone party people and be done with it. I think it depends on context. If it's a server or bartender, I'm fine with it. But I could see it coming off weird or condescending if it was between coworkers. IDK. I don't greet people by gender usually. I just say hello. Or good morning or whatever. You could always just say everyone instead of ladies. There's a few places that are around my area that will say friends. I find that to be sweet. And inclusive. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Works just as well and you don't have to worry about offending anyone. I have no idea if it's offensive or not. Just offering a decent alternative. Be like Scooby-Doo and just call every group of people gang. I actually had a professor in college do this lol. It's not inappropriate. But it's on its way out. It's just not great. As a woman and former waitress, I would always rather hear a neutral greeting and I used neutral greetings. The preferred address now is you broads. I don't love it but I don't get upset about it. I'm non-binary but present female to most people. Damn my soft features. Folks is a safe bet. As is while or how are we doing today. I won't be outwardly offended by ladies. But it is nice when a greeting that doesn't assume gender is used. Edit. Thanks for the transphobia Reddit. Rainbow flag, transgender flag, yellow heart, purple heart, white heart, black heart. God forbid a not cis person shares an opinion. Edit. 2 First edit was made a few minutes after posting. The comment hit the negatives within 5 minutes. Which was admittedly frustrating. I'm keeping the edit up for transparency. I'm a 26-year-old female and I feel fine being addressed as ladies if I'm in a group. Or I'm fine even with young lady, although some of my friends' family don't exactly love it tbh. In my eyes. It's not like you're saying it to be offensive, haha. So I'm neutral towards it. I'm a server and I do feel strange calling other women ladies though. IDKY. Although if I have a table of ladies who are super awesome, I usually do say at the end something like you lovely ladies have a wonderful rest of your night. Okay. They seem to love that shit lol. Honestly I wouldn't. There's more inclusive language that could be used instead. I prefer what's crack-a-lackin', party people. I hate it and prefer people just use folks. I use this all the time, especially with young women. No one seems bothered by it. They do object to being called mom. Not as rude as girls. I think it depends on tone context. 32 meters here. I usually address people as I would instinctually. And if they correct me, I'll apologize and adjust. It's worked for me so far. I like it. But if you're looking for an alternative, I'd like to throw greetings. Mortals into the ring. I just go full Dr. Nick and go hi everybody. I usually say my friends or just friends for any group regardless of who they are. I've gotten cautious in old age and go with a generic, hello all or good evening all.